It's amazing how quickly a springtime stalk ends up being a 5 o'clock rendezvous. It's the early bird that catches the worm, and Tim's been worming heavily all winter.
So this is probably one of the last stalks actually of the season, testing long lead. So I'm going out on a local estate. They've got a management plan and we just need to take some more animals. So yes, it's the end of the season. It's been a very interesting project.
How many deer have you contributed to this project then?
I've shot about 12, I think. Yeah, about 12 deer.
You've held your own then?
Yeah, I've held my own, yes, but it's been a very, very tricky season base because of COVID and walkers everywhere, and the deer are so spooky, but that's just one of those things we've got to deal with.
What brand are you using today?
Today, David, today I'm using Gecko Zero, which is like a tin bullet. It's a fragmenting bullet, 136 grain, so that's my last outing with the Gecko.
Oh, you got a Merkel today?
Yeah, I've got a Merkel Helix Speedster in 308. And on the top of it, I've got a very, very nice Swarovski, 3.5 to 28 by 50, a Z8i. So I've got all the gear, but I haven't got a clue what's going on.
It's the end of March and the end of a 4-month experiment where Tim and 14 other stalkers across the country have been putting off-the-shelf lead alternatives down the barrels of their 308s, 3006s, 270s and 6.5 Creedmoors, to name a few. Nathan is our guide across a misty Sussex. Both of them are thermaled up, Tim with the Pulsar XP50 and Smokey with the XP38. As yet, there's no heat signature. Then, once past a dung heap, Smokes spots a herd. We want to prick it if possible, but we'll have to wait for the heat of the sun to reveal exactly what we've got.
Just wait for the fog to clear. We're nearly there. Another 5 minutes. We would have. And there's one young buck amongst them as well. So, so close, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Unfortunately, they lift, and so do we, and end up looking at these likely lads. They're all shapes and sizes, with some having cast antlers. Unless they move 200 metres to our left, they will be safe as houses, because of the houses, and the motorhome sitting right behind them. Welcome to Sussex deer stalking.
I've never seen such a kind of quite a large group like this, but the bucks only. Really good. It's beautiful weather. Just look at that sunshine going across that. Really, really good.
After 10 minutes of enjoying the view, someone walks along the bottom edge of the field, which unnerves the already slightly concerned bucks. Smokes thinks we could intercept them. He's spot on, but there are only 1 or 2 animals he'd choose to take from the group, and, as he directs Tim, they're on their toes. He did say they're easily spooked. As much as the countryside is a pleasure to stalk through, we get no reward, although fortunately Paul, our host, has. Paul does most of his shooting abroad, especially in Germany, where the authorities banned lead ammunition in public hunting areas a long time ago.
We coped with non-lead very well, and now it's just the norm. We all know lead works, but we've got to face reality. It's not going to be around in 5 years, we know that. So we have to just get on with it, find stuff that works, and the more we work with the manufacturers, the more they'll develop. We shoot quite a few hundred deer a year and we're just getting on with it, so you know it's coming, so just get on with it.
Back at the chiller, Tim assesses the carcass. It's been shot using a tin-tipped Gecko round in 308.
The Gecko Zero is very similar to the Evo Green. It's from the same stable actually, Gecko and RWS, owned by the same company. And basically these bullets differ from other copper bullets, is they fragment. So the front half actually fragments and does the damage, while the back half of it actually drives through the animal and out the other side. So it's very different, whereas the normal copper bullet will just expand, do its job, do the hydrostatic shock, and then go straight through. So it's just a very, very different type of bullet. And in this one here, that is fragmented before it actually went into the thoracic cavity, and the bullet itself has gone through the rib there, and it's gone out on the far side there.
Yep.
And if we look at the pluck, you know, we talk about deer running dead. You know, this is the heart here, and that has been, you know, in some ways the perfect shot. That heart has been completely destroyed, but yet the animal still ran on about 30 odd metres. I think the point is these animals run dead. We've talked about it before in other films, is that the heart is destroyed, but yet the animal still runs away. You can have the perfect shot on an animal, and yet that will still run away.
It's another one on Tim's spreadsheet, bringing the total number of deer shot as part of the field tester experiment to more than 350 animals.